Hello everyone, Professor. Welcome to my second take of Data Scientist Skills Compared. I did a first video on this, and after watching every group member's project, I realized that my findings were a little off, and when going back, found out I made one little mistake that cost me the whole analysis, so I just wanted to redo the video that coincides with my final submission. So just real quick, we're going to compare soft skills and technological skills that we've been talking in discussion, and find out which are the top in each category respectively, and then the top overall. We'll find that in the research question. So just a little background. I came across this study, Can I Become a Data Scientist? Research into 101 data scientists. This was very cool. It had nice graphs on tech skills needed to be a data scientist, but it didn't have those soft skills that we were talking about, and also didn't have a data pool to use from. So upon further analysis, I found this Kaggle project, which used similar criteria to find out what are the most in-demand skills for data scientists. You can find this on Kaggle. Thank you, Jeff Hale. This is actually in Python, so I just used the two main data sets from this study and went from there. So you can see we used the general skills and the software CSV skills from 2018. So this just took keywords from popular sites, LinkedIn, Indeed, Simple Hire, and Monster. As you can see here, I used the read_CSV function from Tidyverse. I was using the .csv function, and it wasn't giving me this nice parse with column specific. And as you see on the bottom here, anything with large numbers, they were actually have columns in it, like commas in it, like any other thousands or large value. And when I was reading it in, it would not take any large values, and I got large small numbers. So you'll find out where I want to write. I needed to keep this as a tibble. So instead of a table, when combining them, I needed to keep it as a tibble to keep these char and double values that you see under the values in there. So just really quickly, the soft skills CSV. So our research question is one of the most important technologically based skills and soft skills respectively when hiring a data scientist, and overall one of the most sought after skills for a data scientist. So as you can see, I needed to keep this in a tibble. I could have done a couple of things. As a team, we felt like it would be best to merge them into one data set. However, we needed some sort of way to keep these values separate in their respective categories. I could have done a dictionary. I could have done a couple of different things. I decided to create a new column where soft or tech skills were described in a new skill set column. And then I had to clean the second data set because they weren't aligned to merge. So you can see I am selecting and drop concatenating with this select function for data frame 2. And as you can see here, we do the nice rbind function where instead of the merge function, and we have this nice 6x6 tibble with char and double values respectively. So a little data frame cleaning and tidying. We wanted to find a total value in order to graph, and we wanted to mutate the soft skills over to the keyword to make a nice little clean data set like you can see on the bottom. So we used the row sum function with sapply to make the total, and then we mutated the soft skills or technological skill set column all the way next to the keyword to make some easily manipulation when graphing. So we wanted to create a new value out of this total value where we can see each value's overall percent used on the internet. When searching for a job, we felt like this would be easier to graph and understand as a whole. So this was just more cleaning and analysis done that we did. So here we used the manual totals up top for LinkedIn, Indeed, Simple Hire, Monster, and then we found an overall total, and then for each column and each variable we found a more specific average. And then we use these to set out bar graphs in the respective categories. As you can see here, we're filtering out the skill sets for soft, and as you can see, machine learning, analysis, all the way down to deep learning, statistics, computer science. But now we wanted the top value, so we needed to find out which one was the top. From this graph, you can see that analysis is the top, but that just tells you from the graph. We would like to use a nice head function at the end and find out the exact total to find out the overall. So in this graph, it's analysis, but it might not be the overall skill needed for top skill needed to be a data scientist. So here's just the tech skills transformation. Over here was the soft skills. So again, we're using that tech keyword that I found, and then we're going to use the arrange function, the descend in order to find the values, the largest to smallest by column name, and then filter out the top 10 results. So here's the same graph, just about the tech results, and you can see that Python is number 1 in its respective field of the tech, however, which will reign supreme. So again, we're just going to do a nice little visualization amongst each job site, so we can see which one has the highest values for each job site in the respective category of tech. So as you can see here, it's kind of all across the board. We have Hyperdupe here, we have Hive here, Java, so there's different things. It seems like Monster has the most keyword phrases out there. I don't know if there's any analysis on that. Maybe on a further project we can go from there to see if it's the best overall job site. That would be something for another project. And here's the same thing for the soft skills, broken up by job site. And you see analysis is that highest one here, but so we shall see which one is the overall skill needed for a data scientist. So we're just going to do a nice little head function of the tech skills. So the top 2 tech skills, you can see are Python and R, and there's our respective averages, and you can see the total of 7% and 5%. And then the same thing for non-tech. You can see that analysis and machine learning, and they have both have 6% respectively. So the conclusion, there are many skills and skill sets that employers are looking for when hiring a data scientist, given that data science is a multidisciplinary field, and it's not surprising that both tech skills and soft skills are needed when being a data scientist, but also when hiring one. So just for a nice little summary here, the top technological skill that employees are looking for when hiring a data scientist, according to the data set, is Python, and the top skill that employers are looking for when hiring a data scientist, according to the data set, is analysis. However, if you go back to the slides here, you can see that the total value for analysis and the total value for Python is greater keyword search. So therefore, the most overall skill sought after by employers when hiring a data scientist, according to the data set, is Python. And no surprise there, Python is the future. Thank you all for this quick video. Sorry for my mistakes. Thank you.